And welcome back to American Agenda. We got the latest jobs numbers today. Last week, 870,000 Americans filed first-time unemployment claims. That's actually a small increase from the week before. Here to weigh in now is our A-plus panel for the day, editor-in-chief of HerMoney.com, Katherine Tuggle, and former director of the SEC Division of Investment Management, Norm Champ. Norm is the author of the book, Mastering Money. That's something we all need to do, is master money. Katherine, let me ask you first. It seems like we're kind of treading water here. We keep getting these 800,000 jobs, which historically is a huge number. So are we not making progress? Because it seems like the rest of the economy is doing okay.
Right. So perspective here is incredibly important. If we look at the total number of jobless claims filed in the 27 weeks since the initial coronavirus downturn began, there are 62 million Americans who have applied for unemployment benefits. That's 40% of the U.S. labor force.
Oh.
So while it's heartbreaking that jobless claims continue to rise as the downturn persists past the half-year mark here, we have to keep in mind that 870,000 new jobless claims this week is better than we have been, and the total number of people collecting benefits, the continuing claims, dropped to 12.58 million. So we are recovering slowly.
Can you explain that real quickly, Katherine? When you have continuing claims, how is that a different number from all the people that happen to be unemployed, which is much higher?
Right. It has to do with the number of people who are currently receiving the state unemployment benefits.
Okay.
That 12.8 number is the state unemployment benefits, and it does not include the pandemic assistance, unemployment assistance program, which is comprised of freelancers and other gig workers in the economy.
Norm, I guess I don't understand how we could have the economy coming back as strong as it seems to be, because we're going to get a good number. And yet so many people are unemployed. Like, I guess I thought that after the initial wave, like we had 6 million at one time, 1 week, that we'd be back down to a more normal number and that we would try to get back. But 800,000 people filing for claims, that's still an extraordinary high number.
It certainly is. And as Katherine said, it's a real tragedy, the number of people who have lost jobs in this downturn. I think one of the things that I think economists are citing is that businesses who had some capital set aside and who had some revenue were able to hang on for a certain period of time. Remember those early days when we thought maybe this would be a 2 or 3 month problem. Here we are at month 6. And part of the reason that people think we're seeing these continuing layoffs is that businesses that did keep people initially are now running out of the capital to be able to retain.
Yeah.
And just gone on longer than anyone expected.
Okay, I see. So the companies have been trying to hang on, and now at a certain point so will there be a capitulation, Katherine? Will we see this actually finally go down, and then all the gains in employment, we can feel like, okay, those are going to stick?
Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be the quick and easy recovery that a lot of people were hoping it would be. I think right now we have to look to the bright spots in certain industries, certain sectors.
Where are those, by the way, Katherine? Where are those areas?
IT and technology have been strong performers throughout the downturn. They're going to continue to be. That will persist in the coming months. I may be an outlier, but I think that the airline industry is going to rebound quicker than people think. I've flown a times in the last few months, and the experience was completely positive. We've got the holidays coming up. People are really missing their loved ones. They're not going to let Thanksgiving and Christmas go by without, hugging their grandmother's neck, as we say down in Alabama, where I'm from. So, looking to the holidays, we've got the retail sector. Home Depot announced that it's going to have Black Friday deals that span an entire 2 months. So retailers are really going to be trying to bring people through the doors and online.
Yeah. Norm, how much of this is California and New York, which have still been kind of slow to reopen?
It's a huge part of it. California alone is more, its economy is bigger than most countries. So having New York and California get hit as hard as they did, lock down as much as they have, and then really be very slow to reopen. I get it. They were hit very hard, so slow to reopen. But those two states, New York City plus California, are a huge part of our economy. to have New York as slow as it is, same with California, is hurting us a lot. I'd also add, as far as industries where things are going well, anything around logistics, delivery, home delivery, all those things are booming. Amazon's looking for 100,000 people. So there are areas that are bright spots that are accounting for the continuing claims coming down.
Yeah.
Unemployment down to 8.4%.
Yeah. So we are making progress. Wish it were quicker. But Catherine and Norm, thank you very much. Better known as Tuggle and Champ. Thank you, folks. And we will be back with more of American Agenda after this.